When you can consistently make 15-footers, then start backing up to the three-point line, then start backing up to half court, then start backing up to the other free throw line, okay? And shooting from there. If you can make them consistently, nobody will care. Welcome back, Full Ride Nation. Welcome back. Been getting a lot of emails asking me, hey man, where you been? Where's the next video? No, the question is, where have you guys been? Have you been out there working on your game? Have you been getting better? Have you been implementing the stuff that we've been talking about? That's what I need to know. Because see, today's topic, I'm going to discuss, has the game really changed that much? All right, guys, we're about to get into it.
And Thomas was actually a walk-on, Matt. They just awarded him a scholarship prior to the start of the season.
All right, we're back. So, as I stated just a second ago, my question is, has the game really changed that much? And so, what I mean by that is this. I got a friend of mine that I've been talking to, and he's just so adamant about the fact that the game has changed so much, and that I'm a dinosaur, and I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what a gelatin layup is, and I don't know what an around the world step back move is, and that they're shooting so far away now, and da. So I let him get his piece off. So his points were, the game is totally different now than when I played. The information that I have is null and void because now they're shooting one step across the three-point line. They're doing gelatin layups. They're doing Euro steps. They're doing all these type of different things. And so because those things were not going on when I played, I am a dinosaur. So my rebuttal to him was, okay, all right, okay, around the world jump shot, gelatin, pudding pop layups, and all this other nonsense. So this is my question to him. I said, well, do they still have a three-point line out there? His answer was yes. I said, well, let me ask you this. Inside the three-point line, does that still count as two? He said yes. I said, is there still a free throw line? He said yes. I said, is everything at the free throw line is at one? He said yes. I said, everything outside of that three-point line, does that count as three? He said yes. I said, well, have they implemented like a four-point shot or anything like that? He said no. I said, okay. I said, is there still 5 players on the court for each team? He said yes. I said, 10 total. He said yes. I said, okay. And I said, is there 4 quarters and 2 halves? He said yes. I said, college still plays 2 halves, correct? He said yes. I said, is there a shot clock at college? He said yes. And this was the kick. I said, now, because this could change everything as far as me and my understanding of today's game, and has it really changed? I said, does the team with the most points at the end, do they still win? And he said, absolutely. I said, so the game ain't changed. See, the problem with you guys, some of you players and some of you parents are, you're caught up in the wrong thing. See, you're more concerned about it. And see, I see this when I go to the gym and I watch these kids play. I go to some of these tournament games and I see these kids doing all of these crazy moves, and they want to shoot right past the half court because in their eyes, things are so much different now. But the problem is this. The game has not changed. The rules, all of that stuff is still the same. And what I mean by the game has not changed is, in order for you to be able to do this gelatin layup, gelatin pop layup that you're trying to do, this Euro step, this around the back, around the world shot, is it comes back down to the fundamentals. See, you guys are so concerned about doing a gelatin layup, you can't even do a proper underhand or overhand layup. You can't do a proper mic and drill and understand the mechanics of a layup. You want to come across half court and shoot once you take one dribble, but you don't even know the fundamentals and the mechanics of a jump shot. Your jumper coming out so flicked, you're hurting people in the stands because you don't understand how to line your elbow up, how to square up to the basket when you shoot. So see, the problem is you guys don't understand the fundamentals of basketball. See, so when you start to tell me about Oh, well, they're coming across half court shooting, and look at this player, look at that player. First of all, you're talking about NBA players. That's a little bit different. That's number one. But let's address that. Things now, there are certain things that are allowed in the game that when I played weren't allowed. So if you think for 1 second that it's people that when I played couldn't come across and shoot 2 dribbles past half court and make them, you're crazy. Because not only could they, so could I. That just wasn't acceptable back then. That is now accepted in today's game. I don't have a problem with it. But in order, but see, the key to this, and what I don't want you to miss, and what I don't want you to not understand is, in order to take 1 and 2 dribbles past half court, like Steph Curry, because that's what you're referring to, like the Dame Lillards, those guys have excellent fundamentals. Steph Curry's jumper has an excellent fundamental, and these guys that are doing this, they can make 15, 17 footers consistently. But a lot of the people that's talking about, well, look at them, they can't even make a 15-footer 1 out of 10 times. So don't compare yourself to these guys, because these guys have phenomenal fundamentals. So what I'm saying is the game has not changed, and it's still the same in that in order to play this game at a high level, you have to master the fundamentals. In order to come over half court and take a shot at half court or 2 dribbles past, you have to understand the fundamentals. So the key to this video is work on your fundamentals, guys. Work on your footwork. Work on your 1 dribble shot, your pump fake jump shot, jab step jump shot, 1 dribble pull up. Those are the things that are going to get you to college. Because once you get the fundamentals, then you can start to worry about the jello pop gelatin up under the arm, scratch your neck layup. But if you can't make a regular underhand layup, a regular overhand layup, you can't just make a regular 15-foot jump shot consistently, why are you worried about shooting 1 dribble past half court? All you're going to do is embarrass yourself and hurt somebody in the stands. So FullRideNation, the game ain't changed. The fundamentals are still the same. The things that are allowed to be done at a higher level are different, but the game is still the same. So FullRideNation, listen, man, don't get caught up in the hoopla. Don't get caught up in this, that, and the third. Work on your fundamentals. Being a college basketball player, professional basketball player, whether you walked on like I did, or you get a full scholarship, or whatever the case is, it is not easy, and you have to constantly be working, and you have to constantly be getting better, and that starts at the fundamentals. When you can consistently make 15-footers, then start backing up to the 3-point line, then start backing up to half court, then start backing up to the other free throw line, okay? And shooting from there. If you can make them consistently, nobody will care. But if you can't even dribble the ball up the court, what are you trying to do? An Allen Iverson crossover and all this stuff for? All you're doing is losing the ball out of bounds, embarrassing yourself, and hurting people on the sidelines. So FullRideNation, the moral of today's video is fundamentals. Work on your fundamentals. Get your fundamentals better, and then work on all of the extra stuff and doing all of the jello, gelatin pop, pudding pop layups that you want to do. All right? So FullRideNation, y'all know the drill. Until the next time, let's compete.